Hello guys, welcome back to another video. You know what? It's not really a good hello people, but anyway, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your Hassan and I'm still angry, man. I'm still pissed. Yesterday I had to stop doing this video because the thing that I was saying, I'm telling you, YouTube would have kicked me out of the connect would have been closed before it even does anything. Because there's a way to draw a game, there's a way, and there is a way to draw a game. And this was the second one. It was a way, like it was something really planned to happen. And I'm talking about this when we are looking at officials rather than to what actually was happening. Looking at officials, exactly how they got to this game, to this decision, to how they allowed this game to go on. Like we're gonna talk about little things here, so you need to sit down and listen because firstly, there's a person that I need to attack. Comes out here every time on YouTube trying to act like he's the glory, he's the speaker of the truth, he speaks the truth as it is, look like everything that happens. How do you come out live? How do you come out and say this on X that it's Liverpool bottled it? Of course, let's say that we bottled it against Everton. But on top of that, you say that Liverpool fans says that they were robbed. Say that they were robbed. You are always twerking every single time for the Arsenal fans, speaking about how they were not being treated well, how everything is happening. You are literally like an Arsenal twerker. People tells you every time and you want to act like you're only speaking the truth. Yet you come out and you say Liverpool fans, things that they were robbed. And you are the guy who always says that we need to speak the truth because every single time, if we don't, these same things will happen to you. And when they happen to you, you actually feel the pain. And yet you come out every single time. I always analyze every single time Liverpool are cheated or anything happens. You don't come up and talk about the controversy. You only come out like today saying that Liverpool fans think that they were robbed. How dare you? Stop trying to act like you're the messiah or who's coming after the PGM or who's trying to see the truth happening in football. Because no, you are not. You only do it for the teams you want them to win. You only do that for the teams that you care about because we are Liverpool rivals of Manchester United and you come and you try to act like that. That is stupid. And just stop. Just stop. Don't try to act like just be you. We don't want you to pretend like you're going to do everything. We respect you. We have been watching you. You're one of the people who have grown and we have watched you for such a long time on YouTube. But yet every single time you want to act like everything is going, everything is happening the way you want to. The truth of the matter is that you saw the game, you know what happened, and you want to act like nothing happened. You are saying we are the ones who are saying that we were robbed. You are saying we are the ones who said we were robbed. Be serious, man. Anyway, let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. So this was a crazy game. To be honest, it felt like the Barclays Premier League was back. It really felt like the Barclays Premier League was back. From everything that happened, the way the games was played and the way things actually happened, it was a fight from the minute 1 to minute 90. It was a fight, and I think Arne Slot did a good thing to check out Ryan Gravenberch because I think if he had not done that, that guy was leaving the game in a protective boot or something. He was going to get injured. So the purpose that he took him out was actually intelligent and wise because Everton as a club came in to fight. They came in to fight. They were not playing around it. They wanted to make sure that the last good St. Parky and in them actually given everything that even their fans, if they had lost by 2-1 like it was yesterday, they would have left and said that, okay, we gave it our all. And the fans can actually vouch for us that we gave it our all. They fought. They were fighting. But now we're going to talk about why this game ended as a draw. And then we're going to talk about what happened really. And we're going to talk about also how Liverpool really, also when you look at them, the players were to blame in terms of what happened in the game. Firstly, let's talk about Michael Oliver, our good all-time Mikey. We love you, man. We love you, Mikey. You are one of the best. According to I respected Michael Oliver. I respected Michael Oliver really of all the people. But yet in the same ground, Van Dijk lost his leg. And yet this guy did nothing. But now that is in the past. Let's talk about yesterday. Liverpool left the game with 20 fouls. Michael Oliver said that Liverpool committed 20 fouls. Let's try to analyze the some of the fouls which were given by Michael Oliver. There was the one that Diego Jota got against the defender. Tarkowski was going down. There was one that who was that? McAllister. It was given against McAllister when an Everton player was already going down. There was also another one given by our good old Mikey. Our good old Mikey. Where what was happening in that case? I'm actually forgetting, but 90% of the fouls which Everton were given by our good old best referee in the world, Michael Oliver, was all of those things where Everton's team actually going down. And let's talk about Conor Bradley. Somebody went straight with an open foot. An open foot that's given as a yellow. Okay, it's okay. I get that one, it's okay. But why aren't you not giving? Salah literally took out 1 to 3 people, and the other guy took out his leg. He did not even touch the ball. He took out his leg. And that same opportunity led to the goal which went in. It led to the goal which went in. And talking about that goal that went in, after taking out that player, the other thing, there was a cross which went on this Trent Alexander side. And when it was crossed, Konate is in the air. Konate is getting to the ball. The guy was pushed out of the ball by an Everton player in the 18 area. The ball passes and it led to the goal that they scored as an equalizer. I saw the whole entire time our good old Mikey giving free kicks to Everton to some small pushes that were happening in the game. And Robertson got some pushes against him. So many players got some pushes around them. And yet he allowed the push which led to the goal that Everton scored, allowed it to stand. He allowed it to stand. Yet every push that he gave against Liverpool. Hence why we have about 20 fouls which we committed, because our good old Mikey was the best referee in the game against Everton. He made sure that every foul which Everton were making out to be fouls was given against Liverpool. And yet we have to act like everything was good. We have to act like this is the best referee in the world. Somebody told me that, okay, we cannot say that there is a controversy against what Michael Oliver does because we will be literally allowing Arsenal fans to win. I'm not, but I'm just saying that there has to be suspect, man. There has to be something about this man. David Coates' death came out and it was clear that the guy was literally an arrogant bastard who was living after the Liverpool players. He wanted to make sure that nothing happens. He hated us. And now I start to wonder, are we not doing the same with our good old Mikey? Is our good old Mikey not doing the same thing? It's crazy what we saw yesterday. It's crazy what we saw in the world of football with what happened. It is a disgraced football. The PGMO worked so hard to make sure that the title race was still on. Because let us all be honest, if it was 9 points clear in that game, the season was over. The league was over. But somehow the PGMO wanted to still have it so feisty. Real Madrid are coming after the referees in the La Liga. And they've actually taken the step to go straight forward against them. Is that the same thing that now Liverpool has to do? Because when we're being honest, really looking at how the decisions have gone against Liverpool in this past 2 seasons, we deserve to be going straight and going to court straight against the PGMO. We deserve to do so because some of the things that are happening are just hard to accept. It's unacceptable. It's just so unacceptable. Why are these things happening on a daily basis in what is claimed to be the biggest league in the world? And yet you have some of the biggest channels you think that they'll be doing some right thing coming out and saying Liverpool fans feel like they were robbed. Are you telling me out of the 20 fouls that Liverpool committed, we committed all of those fouls? You saw another guy literally hit himself, his own leg on the ground, and that was given as a free kick against Liverpool. The guy literally chose and hit the floor, missed the ball. That was given as a free kick against Liverpool. And you say that we think that we were robbed. Yeah, no, we just woke up and we started saying things and we're like, okay, we were robbed. They have something against us. They robbed us. They said a lot of things. They had something against us. Guys, this till morning, I could not do the video yesterday. I had, because I was emotionally not even available. I was going to say things that I don't even know. I tried. And yet you can still see my rant. You can still see what I'm saying. Now let's talk about the team. Let's talk about the team. I felt like at some point, because of the physicality of the game, with the way the game was going, Liverpool team tried by all means to stay away from Everton, because they knew that if they were going to go head on with them, some players were living on crashes. They knew if they were going to go head on against this team, some players were living on crashes. And you have to give some big thanks to Konate, because I felt like that Everton led. The guy was playing as the number 9. What do you call him? Beto was after him. Was really after him. He was after him. He tried to do that with Van Dijk. He kept on committing some crazy fouls. And yet, and I'm telling you, and yet this guy came out and he was the hero of the game. We need to also talk about Gay. Gay pulled out Diaz down and got a yellow card. He did it not only once, but twice in the same game. The other one against McAllister, the other one against what's his name, Gakpo. And nothing was given against him. That should have been a red card. And yet this damn man of a free kick has the audacity to go give a manager who's shaking his head because of being aggressive shaking. He gave him the red card. You know how to do your job against a manager who's really crying about the disgraceful way of how you're refereeing. You know how to give a red card there. You know how to do your job. But in the game when you needed to step up, in the game when you needed to do something, you were quiet. Everton had their players hit themselves in the 94th minute of the game. And they took about 2 minutes to fix that. And this guy gave about 3 or 4 minutes extra to get his mission, whatever he wanted to achieve, to be fulfilled. Liverpool have never won a game whenever Michael Oliver is in post. And you wonder why. You wonder why. So we need to really face up, because we can see for clear who the rest of the world wants to win this league. We can all see it clearly, that who the referees and what the PGMO are cooking, what they want to see at the end of the day. And until we really get to the end of this, it's gonna be a fight. 7 points clear. Arsenal still have points. Still have so much in this game. I'll say Michael Oliver made sure that happens. And this guy has been given so many games that are coming against us. And we can see. And I think it's time for Liverpool to take action and really go against this referees, because this cannot continue to happen. There's no football. And it seems like we have to step for ourselves, because if we don't, we're going to do that. And some of the do-gooders on UX, on football content creation, comes up and say that Liverpool fans think that they were robbed. Man, whatever thing you're smoking, you need to stop. Thank you very much for watching. I don't even know if I said anything that was making sense, but I'm angry. I'm still angry. That was a disgrace. That's what we Mikel Arteta was calling DISGRACE.